on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from South Philly. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
No touch it! No touch!
On play action, Hurts. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
No touch it! No touch!
To throw is Hurts. Rolling right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go!
Dak going to put it up right away. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time to land in this one, and it's a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Dallas.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Great. Hey, let's go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
At the 25.
Flushed to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
The 27-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Pistol now for Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Rolling to the left. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And that'll be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. as they've got it 3rd and 10.
No touch. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the air again, Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Right side, brought in by Brown. 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 3rd and goal.
No touch. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deron Bland.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Kill.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger.
That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to...
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott on 1st down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. Fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
Cowboys 10.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Gets to the edge at the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
For the Cowboys field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 9.
From the 31. Here is second down and 9. Hurts to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
42 yards.
It is a big play for the Eagles. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And let's give them about 4 on that one. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's second and 5.
No touch, no touch.
Hurts gonna fire this one out to Smith. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're gonna stop him for no gain.
A yard on the play brings up third and 4.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Short pass. They've got Calcaterra. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No touch.
Barkley. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in.
It's a
Second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Off the play fake. Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Duron Black. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
This is first and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. A 7-yard pickup.
Williams. And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
In motion, Lamb. On the ground, Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the play fake, Dak moving outside the pocket. He runs with it, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 5.
Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! There we go.
They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Kill. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So, it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So, that'll just about